just said
there
was something that happened between us, Kelly. I'm just curious what moments stand out for you, because Kelly was such a trained and amazing theater actor, and I wasn't trained at all. I just could hear an audience and could hear when a joke should be extended, and then the drama part just kind of came through rehearsals where you just understand a moment and how it should be played. But Kelly was trained, and so Kelly's trained, and I'm competitive. And I remember there was one scene that we did too, where I think I was pretending it was like the storyline was we were supposed to be married at school. And so obviously, Steve was just going completely over the top. And finally you'd had enough and you just really rudely kicked me out the door. And you were like, Steve, why do you do this? Like, I don't like you, fool. Like, why do you put yourself through this? And I remember the line of dialogue just a little bit where you were like, loving you is like reaching for a star. It's like, I know I'll never be able to touch it, but I can't help but reach for it anyway. Mm. And I remember when we rehearsed all that week, we rehearsed it and it was a genuine scene. But when we got in front of that audience, you remember that? You talk now.
Well, I have to start like you guys said. I started out in theater. Actually, before I got the show, I did Joe Turner's Come and Gone, which was an August Wilson play with Delroy Lindo. And being on stage with you, or being in the scene with you, is very much. And when I tell you, August Wilson wrote that play for him. Man. And wow. He is such a powerful performer that you gotta kind of know how to. Delroy. You gotta know how to, like people who step, people from Chicago who step dance. You know what I mean? You don't. It's not rehearsed. You just after a while you begin to understand
the dance,
the back and forth of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I think that is the thing that prepared me, because you were such a force. I mean, you are without exaggeration one of the most talented young performers to ever.
For real.
Ever.
Hands
and
down.
I recognize that because I've been with adult talented performers. You know what I mean? That was really interesting to see a young person, because I mean, I usually when you get into scenes with people who have a mastery of a thing,
yes,
that well, they're usually very seasoned performers.
Right.
So I mean, I knew what to do because I had done that with adults until I met you, and it was different.
Mm.
I always felt like the aspect of the show that was never fully appreciated by critics or casting directors or executives, because TGIF just lacked snob appeal, was the chemistry you and I fostered with each other.